And here we go into game one on the Twilight Grove.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Game one opening up, both players rushing to get some unarmed moves. Boomie landing that side air, doing a bit of damage onto pkpr. Both players with weapons in hand. Boomie inching forward with the hammer and manages to get a nice scoop into Nair, doing a bit of damage onto pkpr. pkpr finding himself in the yellow, unable to get too much sword combos going on, but he does manage to get a gravy cancel down light combo, which does a bit of damage on Boomie. Both players relatively even.
Boomie jumping around right now, dodges out of the way of that side thing, and an Ensig comes out. Boomie is trying to get in, and pkpr finds a nice D-Light into Sair. Neutral Light connects as well as pkpr up for some kind of move here on the side of the stage. Boomie is doing a great job of being able to put a lot of damage on the PK, and PK has to play very carefully. That GC side stick is not a good idea, as Boomie's able to find a free Sair, nearly killing pkpr in the orange, and PK throwing out an Ensig, is trying to find some sort of starting move on the Boomie. Finds that Endlight to read that dodge down, but the Sair from Boomie will put PK into the red. Weapon Toss confirms it. He's waiting for PK to put himself in a position to get down Sig. The down Sig does not connect. D-Light Sair will definitely do it in, but that Sair from PK, or down air rather, to D-Light down air, will do a lot. This could be Boomie's stock.
Yeah, both players are finding themselves in the kill percent. pkpr manages to land the first Sair, taking an entire stock advantage, but he is in kill percent, and just about anything from Boomie will kill, especially with a hammer in hand. However, manages to get a nice gun string before dying to a scoop.
Yeah, that down air ground pound coming out. Excellent ground pound read from PK, but it put Boomie in prime position to get a down air, and that will kill a Thatch in the red for sure. So weapon toss into sidelight. Whoa, the ground pound nearly coming out after that GC stop, and PK coming out, trying to do a little bit more damage here, but Boomie's destroying him with his hammers. That Endlight connects. The down air from PK will even it up a little bit. Chase dodges into a side stick. PK doing a lot of damage from Boomie. As Boomie finds that Nair, tries to put out that D-Light. GC downlight into Sair coming out from PK. Good option take from him as he brings Boomie into the red, and Boomie finding himself near kill percent. PK as well has himself beneath the stage, gets back into the center and tosses his guns away.
pkpr doing an excellent job at spacing Boomie with these guns. He manages to land a nice bread and butter combo with the sword, killing Boomie with a dare off the bottom of the map, taking a stock advantage once again.
Boomie gets Endlighted and just jumps away, trying to bait PK into something, but he didn't fall for it. As he goes for that slide charge down sig, puts out the GCN sig. PK, however, having nothing that he wants to deal with that. He puts out the down sig once again. PK just waits it out, puts out a D-Light down air, and Boomie finds himself beneath the stage. Ooh, that ground pound does not connect, and Boomie's able to make it back. Okay, Boomie, you're fishing for down sigs, and they're not.
Yeah, I mean, Boomie is using a ton of signatures. These have a ton of active frames, and pkpr is punching at every chance he gets. Boomie finding himself nearing the orange already on his last stock, while pkpr is still holding on to this stock advantage, not taking any damage. Not really sure what we're seeing from Boomie here. He does manage to land a nice recovery into a charged side sig. Boomie catching pkpr off guard with that misspacing. And now pkpr finding himself with even stocks. Boomie is at a damage deficit, but he's got the weapon advantage, sword in hand, looking to land some bread and butter.
So something to note, most of those down sigs on the hammer were actually X-pivoted, which is a cool little tech that Boomie really likes to do. Wow, he gets hit by the cannonball, but he really likes to dodge forward with a chase dodge, and then put in the reverse input for a signature, and it makes him slide charge in the opposite direction. And he was doing that with the down sig, trying to catch PK, didn't work out. But the side sig kills, and PK now trying to get an edge guard as Boomie just holds on to the ledge, goes for that ground pound, trying to secure the kill. I'm not quite sure what Boomie
is
doing.
Looking to bait pkpr for a gimp. pkpr having none of that. Boomie just patiently waiting on the side of the map, looking for an opening, waiting for a chance to get in on pkpr. Boomie is in kill percent, and pkpr has the guns in hand. He goes for the signatures, but the cannonballs just aren't hitting.
Boomie staying right beneath him as PK is trying to go for the edge guard. I could imagine that Boomie could keep this up for 4 minutes.
He definitely could. We might see a sudden death situation, but I doubt pkpr will wait that long. I mean, he has no damage on him. He can literally rush in on Boomie and probably take this game. However, Boomie is still waiting for this gimp potential. I don't think he's going to see it, though.
I actually think, okay, finally PK moves.
Yeah, I mean, no, the patience will run out. He goes for the weapon toss to try and edgeguard a bit. Boomie going very low, almost eats that mine, tries to recover on the other side of the map, but pkpr with the down air, taking the game from Boomie. Tier, showing up against Yeah Me 2K honestly hot.
Alright, so Boomie loses that game. Rightfully so. And gets down aired by PK. PK taking game one. Boomie If he loses another game, he'll be knocked into loser's bracket, has to fight in loser's quarters, and we're ready to move on to our game 2. Boomie switching up to Vraxx.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good weapon. I mean, a good legend pick there. You know, Vraxx's neutral signature with that lance does a ton of damage. Looking to see some signature-heavy gameplay from Boomie. Also looking to see a ton of punishes from pkpr, because I'm sure he's going to look to hit those active frames when Boomie uses those sigs. Players are voting for the maps, and it looks like we're going to Thunderguard.
There's 2 more ledges to shark on this map for Boomie, so it's a good choice. Hopefully that does not happen, however, as we've got...
Rest in peace, our entertainment value. We've got a lot of shenanigans in this zone. Thunderguard, game 2, pkpr holding on to his Thatch. Boomie switching over to the Vraxx, unable to get that weapon, but he does find the neutral light with the unarmed, doing a bit of damage right off the jump on pkpr. pkpr looking to get in with this sword to get some bread and butter, but Boomie punishing appropriately with some down airs into side airs.
So PK holding on to the sword has already gotten horribly damaged by those down airs. Boomie bringing out that X pivot in there. Doesn't do much more with it, however, as that X pivot. Ooh, PK goes for that down air, GC downlight. Doesn't work out as Boomie does not allow him to get that read, and PK sidelights Boomie. Boomie gets punished by a downer from PK, brought into the yellow here, but Boomie finds another downer of his own. Doesn't get the falling stare, however. Down to because not connect again. Light stops him and gets the X pivot. Nair almost into the recovery. Boomie nearly killing. Oh god, he just has Steve.
Yo, Boomie killing himself, but right after he did a ridiculous amount of damage on the pkpr in under 30 seconds. That was devastating for Boomie and quite game-changing. He does have the lance in hand, and he does land the side air, but the second side air doesn't hit, and pkpr punishes the recovery with a ground pound, but Boomie gets in with a nice neutral signature, evening up the stocks and giving a bow for a display of skill and a display of mistakes. Boomie showing us what he's made of.
Oh gosh, the down air from Boomie comes out as PK holding onto the sword. Goes in for that recovery, does not work out as Boomie does not jump above him to go for that down air, and pkpr.
We're seeing a change of pace in this game here. Both players playing a lot more patiently, looking to catch the other one with some neutral light damage. pkpr looking to catch Boomie with that down. Oh, and the signature connects, and he gets the recovery. Boomie finding himself nearing 10% already, and pkpr with the amazing ground pound.
Wow, pkpr hitting with a strange amount of moves that just ended up working out as Boomie. What? He dodges out of the mine. Boomie calls in the horn.
It doesn't even matter. He can take that damage. We take those. pkpr with a devastating stock lead. Boomie looking to get in with some lance aerial attack, but pkpr catching Boomie with these gun strings whenever he can.
Boomie goes back to the ledge where he belongs as he holds on to the guns and waits for PK to approach, and the down sig ledge guard occurs once again. Boomie gets him with that D-light stare. Second stare connects. pkpr brought into kill percent. He's gonna go for some sort of down air. The downer connects. Goes for that end sig. Does not hit over, but the recovery kills on the top. Boomie bringing out a kill out of nowhere and evens it up 1-1.
Stocks are even once again. This game is quite evenly matched. Both players duking it out, going back and forth, taking the lead from one another. But now, with the stocks even, pkpr and Boomie with the guns in hand, looking to space each other out and catch some dares. Boomie lands the first one. However, pkpr responds with a side air, sending Boomie into the orange. Boomie finding himself at a damage disadvantage, unable to get the gun strings that he needs to secure the win. pkpr looking like he's taking the lead here.
PK hanging on to the shenanigan zone, gets that Sarah, puts out that down swing. Boomie doesn't want to jump into those cannonballs as PK has got his ledge guard strategy on point. Boomie waiting him out.
I mean, we're seeing a repeat from the last game here. Boomie is waiting for Gimp potential. pkpr is having none of that. He's not going to be the first one to aggress. I'm looking to see another mistake from Boomie and see pkpr take advantage of that. The patience is going to run out eventually. We've got 4 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. I'm really hoping this doesn't go to sudden death, but it just might.
Well, the cannonballs, I'm trying to see if there's like a variation in where they fly.
Nah, bro, he's making a new hip-hop beat. Check it. About to spit some bars here on Gravy. You already know.
Okay, finally gets off the ledge. Boomie trying to find these side airs. Neutral light comes out. Ooh, gets the D-light stare that brings PK to the orange. Tries to go for the double stare. Ooh,
he's taking advantage of this misspacing from pkpr, and he's punishing every chance he gets. He's brought pkpr into kill percent. It's anybody's game at this point. Both players looking for a hard-hitting move, but Boomie, with a devastating side stick, takes the game in an unexpected manner.
Okay, so game 2 goes to Boomie. pkpr ends up dropping into a side sig, and we're moving on to game 3. I gotta say, these matches are not what I was expecting in a winner's semis match at Gravy Cancel Sunday.
Pretty good. We're going back into it. We've got pkpr sticking to the Thatch once again, and Boomie is switching out for the Barraza. He's looking to throw in some axe moves with this gunplay, and I think that hitbox advantage might just do it for him, but we'll have to see.
So Boomie opens up with a recovery. PK does not get a side air, and Boomie goes in for that sidelight. GC sidelight from PK, however, opens up a decent amount of damage on the Boomie. Boomie now playing on Barraza, and both players throwing out GC moves that do not connect. And Boomie getting a nice sidelight nair dare combo on the axe, brings PK into the deep yellow. The Sair will send him further, and the side sig gets interrupted by PK's GC side sig. Both players exchanging evenly here. And PK trying to take a lead as that Sair connects and brings him closer to the orange.
Yeah, I mean, both players are exchanging evenly. However, Barraza with a ton of defense here. I mean, he can hold on to the stock quite a while. He's looking to space out pkpr with these gun moves, and pkpr is having a hard time finding any openings. Barraza doing a great job at punishing pkr's positioning with some downlights into side airs.
PK puts out a nice neutral light, but the recovery from Boomie will clip him in, and it will kill him off the top, as Boomie's only been brought into the orange. Even though you could say that they traded evenly, that defense difference is huge, and PK picking up the sword finds the end light, tries to do a little bit more here as he dodges out of the way of Boomie's guns. He's spacing quite well to keep PK out of his zone, and PK can't find a way in. Goes for that recovery, but that's not going to land on Boomie as Boomie tosses the guns away, picks up the axe, gets a nice sidelight, no nair follow-up this time, but Boomie is quite okay with that. He gets hit by a downlight down. Ooh, another D-light Sair sends Boomie, sending flying off the stage. Boomie trying to make it back, gets that Sair, goes for the sidelight, but a GC downlight Sair will send Boomie flying. He'll need a few more of those to get the kill, but PK is doing the right thing to get back into the game. That Sair will
I mean, pkpr just spoon-fed Boomie some bread and butter. Boomie finding himself with even stocks here. pkpr with the weapon advantage. He's got the guns in hand. He's looking to space out Boomie, but Boomie finds an opening and lands a neutral air.
Down there comes out Boomie, puts out that Sair, tries to go for a Sair once again, but pkpr finds that down air. Boomie doing a little bit more, finds those Sairs, bring him into the orange, and both players are just kind of exchanging gun moves evenly, but like we said, that does not favor PK. Boomie tries to go in, but he gets hit by that down air Sair. PK puts out the down sig. Boomie has to dodge out of the way, and he's standing over a bomb. That end air will not lead into recovery, but PK gets it. What?
Recovery kills early, killing Boomie in the orange. pkpr taking the stock advantage, and it's looking like it's in his favor. I mean, he's not in kill percent yet. He has an opportunity to do a ton of damage out on Boomie. Boomie with the low dexterity and no weapon in hand, but he does find the axe.
As the axe goes in for that side air, PK does not let it work in the down sig. Gets punished by a down air, but PK finds nothing more. Tries to start something up with the end light as Boomie has the axe, puts out the Sair, brings out the GC side sig. I feel like that was a mistake as PK puts out an end sig himself. Boomie stays on the island and waits for PK to approach. Goes for that pivot Sair, does not work out in the ground pound from a dare from PK. Using these custom gun combos to put on a lot of damage on the Boomie and to secure his lead on the second stock. Dodges out of the way, that recovery punishes with the Sair. The neutral light, however, gets punished by the side sig, and Boomie takes a bow as he gets a nice punish onto that.
Yeah, Boomie does get a nice punish. He is at a stock deficit, a damage deficit, however, and that favors pkpr because if they do trade evenly, Boomie will end up reaching kill percent before pkpr unless he can find some devastating gun combos.
Boomie puts out that nair, doesn't work out. Recovery from PK will kill. That's it.
Wow, a well-placed recovery from pkpr takes the set.